All right. One more time, I want us to look at question number 3 on our break-even point analysis. Question number 3 is Congregation Limited produces 3 products, Tokyo, London, and Alaska, whose contribution margin are 40%, 30%, 20%, respectively. During 2020, the following sales were made. Tokyo, 240,000. Product London, 180,000. Product Alaska, 300,000. The period fixed cost is estimated to be 120,000. You are required to determine the break-even point. Now, this question is a multi-product question. It's not a common type of question that a lot of candidates can see. So let's quickly show us the solution. Thank you. All right, one more time, you are welcome again to the class. My name is Femi Richworld. I'm Pastor Femi Richworld Aiyeolowo. I'm representing Spirit Success Professional. And in this class, I want to quickly show you how to solve multi-product questions as seen in our question. Now, number 1, the step 1 is you determine the ranking of those products. For many of us, we know that contribution or product scheduling is based on contribution. And the examiner gives us all of this information. So you write sales for Tokyo, 240,000. CMR, the contribution margin ratio is CMR remains contribution margin ratio. And it's 40%, 0.4. I converted it to decimal for ease of multiplication. When I multiply that, it will give me contribution in value, which is 96,000 for Tokyo. For London, 0.3 multiplied by 180,000 it will result in 540,000. And then for Alaska, 300,000 multiplied by 0.2, which is 20%, it will definitely result into 60,000. So in ranking, the highest contribution is Tokyo, and the second is Alaska, the third is London. And that's the first step. The examiner wants to see that, companies want to see that you need to rank the product so that the company can be able to understand which of the product is doing very fast or doing very well. Now let's quickly look at the second step and the solution step. All right, you're welcome again. The step 2 is to calculate cumulative sales and contribution. Cumulative sales and contribution, and look at and we're going to use the ranking that we had in step 1 by bringing Tokyo first, Alaska next, and London last there. So we have the sales, we have cumulative sale, we have contribution, we have cumulative contribution, we have fixed cost, and we have profit or loss. So if the company is producing only Tokyo, they will actually make sales of 240,000, and the contribution will be 96,000. But the fixed cost is 120,000, which is constant, and the company will generate a loss of 24,000, and that's not very good for business. So they added a new product, Alaska. Alaska generate 300,000 sales and 500,000 cumulative in all, 60,000 contribution, 156,000 contribution, cumulative contribution. Take away the fixed cost, which is constant. The company now made a profit of 36,000 in naira or in dollar or in pounds sterling, whichever is the language you're learning from. All right? That tells you that the break-even point, remember the break-even point is a point where there's no profit or loss, is between the excess of the combination of Alaska and Tokyo. Now, getting a better safety, they added London. Safety, margin of safety. Now, London is 180,000, and the cumulative of the company becomes 720,000 number of products produced. Contribution for that product is just 54,000. A cumulative contribution is 210,000. What next? Fixed costs remain constant. Therefore, the company will make a net profit of 90,000. What do we now do? we're now bringing to determine combined margin ratio, CMR. Remember, if you are determining break-even point in value, what you need is fixed cost and contribution margin ratio. So combined contribution margin ratio is cumulative contribution all over cumulative sales, and that's 210 all over 720,000. It generated 29%, which is 0.29. Therefore, the break-even point of this company is fixed cost all over combined contribution margin ratio, which is 120,000 all over 0.29, and it generated 413,793. Listen very well. If you check the table up, you'll find that 413,793 is in between, is inclusive of 540,000 cumulative sales altogether. So that's the point where the company will break even. All right, you want to get more of our videos and you want to follow our class, we have WhatsApp classes, online WhatsApp classes for every course. Our 15 courses of accountancy and business administration. We also do public speaking topics. Now, you can call my number 081-4842-1111, and you can also follow us on Speedy Success Studio on YouTube. God bless you. Have a nice time. I remain Pastor Femi Richworld Aiyeolowo, representing Speedy Success Speedy Success Professional. Thank you.